On Friday here in the UK, the 14th of July 2021, Netflix released a new horror film called Aclassichorrorstory. It's an Italian one, so let's see what I thought about it. Alright everyone, Geordie Paul here. Welcome back as always to Magpie Movies. I hope that you're well and I hope that you're safe. Today I'm going to be doing a review of Netflix's new 2021 horror film, Aclassichorrorstory. This dropped onto Netflix here in the UK on Friday the 14th of July, and I watched it last night, which was Friday the 14th of July. Before I get into the review, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. Other than that, hit the notification bell so every time I do a new video, you will be the first one to know. So, with that being said, let's crack on with the review. So Friday again, as I said, saw the release of the Italian horror movie, Aclassichorrorstory. The film itself is on for an hour and 35 minutes. It is subtitles, but there are some aspects of it which are English, and Netflix does give you the option to have the English dubbed over the Italian. So I watched the first 3/4 of it in Italian with the subtitles, and then for the final quarter, because I was getting tired, I decided that I wanted to put the English dubbed on it. English dub isn't the best, but it's an Italian movie, what can you do? So like I said, it's on for an hour and 35 minutes. It's directed by Roberto Di Feo and Paolo Stripoli, and the main actress in it is Matilda Lutz, who plays a character called Eliza. We all know her, if you've seen it, from the French film Revenge, which is on a second sight release. So the film itself is set in southern Italy. It concentrates on a group of 5 carpoolers who all go into a motorhome that is driven by a character called Fabrizio, and they're all going to a common destination in southern Italy. So that is the basic how all the characters come together. So once they're in there, they're all obviously trying to get to know each other, having a bit of interaction on the way there. One of the characters falls ill. She has to leave the motorhome to throw up. They go back in. They switch driver, and an English guy who's in there, which is as I said earlier on, is the pot which is in English, takes over driving. But he decides to have a bit of a drink when he's driving. They find a dead carcass of an animal on the road as he's driving. They swerve, they hit a tree, and all the guys in the camper van are knocked out. They awake to find themselves obviously within this accident with everybody in the camper van has been knocked out or is unconscious. The English guy has a broken or dislocated leg. So one of the other characters says, right, ring to get the police or an ambulance. There's no signal, as with any other horror movie. And they can't get a signal, like I said, so they go up the road, and they go out, and they're no longer where they were. So they were originally on a road, swerved off, hit a tree. They now wake up to find themselves in a field with no road anywhere else, and a house, spooky kind of pagan-esque kind of house in this field. That's about as far as I want to go. Obviously the trailer does give a lot of the kind of what happens next away, but I don't want to give that. I want to give this a spoiler-free review. So what did I think about this? As you saw in the trailer, it does say that there are aspects of other horror movies in this movie. Yes, there are. There are aspects of Midsommar, which is quite strong within this movie, I believe. There's high aspects of The Wicker Man. There's kind of an essence of Blair Witch. Similar to the UK indie flick The Ritual, but not as much. Yeah, and what was the other one? But yeah, so it is a mixture of, oh, maybe Wrong Turn, that's what I'm thinking of. It is a mixture of loads of different genres within the horror franchise of stuck in the middle of nowhere and cults and ritualistic things that go on in it. The film itself did drag a bit, I thought. There were aspects of it where I found myself distracted by my phone or distracted by something else in the room, whereas sometimes films capture your whole attention. For me, this wasn't one of them. By the end of it, I was a bit disappointed. The direction and the cinematography was fine, no problems with that. Acting was a little bit wavy as such. But with regards to the trailer that I saw before I watched the whole movie, I expected a lot more to this movie, and I didn't think that it gave me what I wanted. Yeah, there was blood, yeah, there was gore, yeah, there was guts and such like, and then towards the end it goes off in a different way, which is very similar to the M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Again, I don't want to go into that too much because that'll spoil it. But yeah, it was a bang average horror movie, and I expected a lot more from it, from the trailer to what you see. But that's what we get these days, isn't it? We see a lot of trailers and we watch them, and they're not exactly what we expect. Not exactly what we expect. They're not exactly what they are from the trailer. The trailer is sometimes better than the movie, and in this case, it is. So what did I think of it? So having the night to think about it and this early morning, I'm going to give Aclassichorrorstory a royalty rating of 6 out of 10. Yeah, I was thinking last night 7, but I thought it's not good enough to be a 7, or maybe 6.5. No. So it's a royalty rating of 6 out of 10. So yeah, like I said, so that came out yesterday here in the UK, 14th of July. Maybe across the other platforms and countries that Netflix streams to. If you're going to check it out, or if you have checked it out, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the film. And also tell me if there's any new Netflix things that are coming out. I know that Gunpowder Milkshake came out in the US yesterday. I don't know when it's going to come over to the US. Sorry, I don't know when it's going to come over to the UK Netflix. But I'm sure we'll see it soon. It'll all be coming to streaming. So thank you again for watching. That is my short review of Aclassichorrorstory. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I very much appreciate that. And as always, I'm over on Instagram on magpie_movies1978. Drop me a follow on there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on my next video. This is Geordie Paul, last surviving member of Magpie Movies, signing off.